Welcome back, folks, to the Bradson Show. I'm Bradson. This is the Cross RC pg4l yada yada sing sing whatever. You probably just saw the footage of just me driving it around and test driving it for the first time, with the actually test driving it in general, especially with the brushless system that I installed with it. And it actually did really well. And the sad thing is I don't think in the past few years, I don't think I've ever owned a truck with a brushed system, or a crawler with the brush system, just because I don't like doing that. This is the first time I've actually ever owned a Cross RC. And I'm actually really impressed with this truck. I like it. It's scale. I like the wheels and tires on it. I'm not the one who built it. I'm not the one who, first purchased it. I'm not the, only owner. I did buy it off Facebook, and someone did build it. And I think they did actually a really good job, a great job even, because it functions perfectly, and it actually looks like what it is on the, so I just love doing this. This has probably been, it's kind of like my thing. I just go around and do that to all the trucks, just because I can. Yeah, as soon as I got the truck, I did brushless swap it though, which was kind of a pain, because apparently Cross RC doesn't like that, or maybe because I had to go in the motor mounts actually, and also okay, I'm gonna go through the pros and the cons between this truck, because I can. The one pro I do love about this truck is the body mounts. And the body in general. The body looks amazing. I love the dually fenders, or the dually look. Oh no, and also, whoever put this on, it doesn't come with this, but I think it does or doesn't. I didn't look. But whoever got this made this, and it's absolutely amazing. I just love how scale it is. Oh yeah, that makes it look, I don't know, I just love that look so much. It makes it look clean and it's functional. The wheels and the tires look perfect. They're beadlock. These tires are perfect for it. I like them. I like them a lot. Oh yeah, the pros and the cons. The pros are, 1, it comes with lights. 2, it's kind of a hard body. I believe it is a hard body. It is a hard body. It looked like Lexan from a distance, so I was always like, it's Lexan, it's a hard body. It's got that weird, I don't know how to describe it, because it's not a hard body, but yet it is. I don't know. Maybe I'm just dumb, but it's a hard body because it's not Lexan like Duja is. Another pro is that it's clipless. It requires no clips. Sorry, I have to do that to take it off. See, one con / pro is that it does have lights. They're just not quick disconnects, so I might have to just solder a quick disconnect, which takes a few minutes, but it's nice and easy and not difficult. It is long enough that I can set it to the side, though I did probably mount this wrong and people are going to probably yell at me. But I mean, I love the little switch because it's just right under here. Just right under there, it's perfect. The fan is louder than a jet engine, but that's fine because that means it's doing its job. So, as I was saying with the motor mounts, is it's actually almost for sure destined for a brushed motor. You can't, because fitting this in, I had to drill the holes out. They were not made for brushless. They were only for brushed. So yeah, so I had to drill out the holes, which wasn't a big deal, and it works and it's fine. I also did swap out the servo for a Savox servo, which I believe I have a video of it, me installing it, but I lost the footage because my laptop broke, which is not a big deal. I'm getting it fixed and I hope it's all recovered. And I love that it's censored too, because it's super smooth, super nice. The pro is that it does come with a 2-speed transmission. The con is, it's not really that big of a con because it's actually kind of fun. It's kind of like a pro con, where with this remote, I have to drive it kind of like a manual, kind of. It feels like it, and I know that sounds dumb, but when I'm driving it, you have on, off, but you can't press it and it's on. You have to hold it. So it'll go from, you have to hold it for low, and then you have to switch it to high, which is interesting, but you have to hold it because when you lift it off and you press on the gas, it's in neutral. it won't drive. It just spins, which is another problem I had when I first drove the truck and tested it out with the brushless system. I tuned it all, I installed everything, and I just sat there and it was spinning. I was like, shit, I guess my pinion gear was grinding, or I didn't set it right, which I knew I did, but I guess it was wrong. And it's just because I didn't have these on or off. And well, you have to hold it to drive it, which is why I was having such a difficult time trying to drive it while it was videoing. I was holding the camera, doing the whole like trying to spin it and whatnot. So it was kind of a pain, but it's not that big of a deal. It was kind of interesting. I do like driving it like this though, because it's kind of interesting. But other than that, it's actually really fun, and it drives like a real truck, and it could do burnouts and drifts and shit. And that was kind of cool. I do like the dually setup it is, because it isn't like a wheel attached to a wheel. It's actually like a drive shaft, where the wheel, like a longer drive shaft that comes out, or axle, sorry, comes out with a longer axle, and you actually have to put the one wheel on, and then you put the other wheel on, and then you can bolt it on. So it's two separate wheels, basically. Or basically, it's just a front wheel, because I can swap the front wheel and that outer rear wheel. They're the same thing, except for the rear wheel, where it's actually like an extended piece, and you put that other wheel on. It's weird and hard to describe, but it's kind of nice, because then it's not like a wheel that's two wheels attached to each other by the bead lock. It's separate, which is kind of cool. It also comes with a hitch, which is another pro. And exhaust tips. The only con is the trailer I have, which isn't towards this truck, it's just towards this, is the fact that this hitch point won't fit in there. It'll fit on Duja, but it won't fit on here. And this actually looks really menacing. It looks like, I love this look. I just love dualies. Dualies are just so cool. And I would do it on Duja, but it probably wouldn't look good on Duja. And yes, she was a bitch to take on TSA. Because now, going from Utah to New York, it's a change. But yeah. But I do like this. This is pretty nice. The only other pro or con, the only other con is that this giant Eiffel Tower in the middle is where the the receiver and the light board sits, and there's this giant, it's supposed to be a speaker. It's supposed to be a giant speaker that sits right here, because there's a sound kit you can put in here. And the sound kit kind of sounds like, but not really. So I think the only thing we're going to do next with it is just get a different sound kit, probably the single ESS, whatever the heck it's called. Duja has it in her. But probably gonna cut this off and then put the sound kit on here. It's just a single sound kit, like a single speaker sound kit, because I have the programmer. Wait. I know what it's called. Give me 2 seconds. Yeah, this dual sense, the sense innovation type shit. Stuff that makes it sound like a real truck. But yeah, other than that, I think that's the only thing I'm going to do with it, because there's not much else I want to do with it. I mean, I would do a wrecker bed, or like a tow truck bed, or like a service bed, but I really like that dually bed. And I like that hard top. I can't get rid of it. It looks too good. We're going to put it on. We're going to put it on the body. And it's actually really easy, because all I use are, and still wet, so you're going to see water dribble down. Probably not. Is it just uses this clip right here, locks it in place. It's perfect. I wish a lot of others have that. I mean, Traxxas has started doing that, and then there's other companies that do that, but what I would do to do that, but it doesn't matter. This has it, and it's perfect. Only other question is, what is this for? Like, genuinely, like, I'm questioning what. It's like this little mount. It looks like it's for like a giant. It looks like a giant servo mount, but I don't know what it is. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But other than that, there's not much else. I mean, I might change out the servo. for probably a quieter one or a different sounding one or a different one. But yeah, I like it. It's great. Maybe I'll change out the receiver and the remote, but other than that, it's a great truck. I do have other plans for Duja, which is to kind of fully rebuild her, and I'll show you what she looks like. Probably not a lot of you have seen her, so I'll show what she looks like on the inside. All right, you guys have a wonderful day. This is Bradson. Adios. I'm really bad at outros, so.